One time, the whole family along with the maid went through a large forest. While the group was walking through the deep forest, bandits appeared. They killed everyone they met. During the chaos, the maid quickly jumped out of the carriage and ran to hide behind an old tree. When the robbers packed up with the scavenged items and went quite a distance, the girl then gingerly walked towards the place where the misfortune happened. She sat sobbing and lamenting her fate. "What should a poor girl like me know? I Don and number 39. Know which way to get out of this dense forest, but there and number 39. No one around here. I and number 39. Probably starve to death here." She walked around looking for a way, but could N&39 find a way out? The darkness slowly covered the forest. The girl sat at the base of an old tree praying to the sky. Now she could no longer see anything, she had to sit here and let life go wherever it wanted. She sat like that at the base of the tree for a while when suddenly a white dove flew towards her, holding a golden key in its beak. Chim dropped the key into the girl and number 39's palm and said, "Do you see, there is an old tree there. There is a castle. Take this key to open the door. Inside there are all the food. You Don and number 39 have to worry about being hungry anymore." She went to the old tree, took the key to open the door. She saw there was milk in a jar and white bread. She could eat and drink freely. After eating and drinking, she said, "Now is the time for the chickens to go to the co-op. I and number 39 am also very tired. If only I had a bed so I could lie down and sleep." Suddenly, a pigeon flew in, holding another golden key in its beak. The bird said, "Close that door and you will naturally have a bed." She closed the door and saw a nice bed with a mattress for her. She prayed to sleep peacefully tonight. After praying, she went to bed and fell asleep without realizing it. The next morning, a pigeon flew in. The bird brought a key and said, "Open that door, there are beautiful clothes for you." She opened the door and saw that in the room there were many beautiful clothes embroidered with brocade, clothes so beautiful that the princess was unlikely to have such beautiful clothes. She lived like that for a long time. Every day pigeons flew to her, took care of everything for her, and provided everything she needed. Life is truly peaceful and calm. One time a pigeon flew up and asked, "Can you please help me with this?" "Honestly, I and number 39 am very willing to help," the girl replied. At that time, the pigeon said, "I will take you to a small house. There you go inside. There is an old woman sitting by the fire. You just ignore her, go to her right." She saw a door. She kept pushing the door into the room. On the table were all kinds of rings. Many rings with all kinds of precious stones, jade, and diamonds. "Don and number 39 take those things. You choose the most ordinary ring in there for me. After taking the ring you quickly go out." Arriving in front of the house, the girl went inside the house alone. The old woman saw her come in. She glared at her and said, "Hello." The girl did not respond and walked straight towards the chamber door. The old woman asked, "Where are you going?" "This is my house. No one is allowed to enter without my permission." She grabbed her skirt. The girl remained silent, brushed away the old woman and number 39's hand, pushed the door open and entered the room. The table was filled with rings, iridescent rings reflecting all colors. She searched through the pile of rings but could N&39 T find the ring as the dove had told her to. While she was busy looking for a ring at the table, the old woman took a birdcage and sneaked out. The girl immediately turned around and grabbed the birdcage. Looking closely, she saw that the bird was holding a smooth ring in its beak. She took the ring from the bird and number 39's beak, then she ran straight home. She was sure that the white dove would fly to get the ring. Waited forever but didn't, and #39 see the bird coming. She sat leaning against the trunk of an old tree. She felt like the tree trunk was slowly moving. Then suddenly she felt like the branches suddenly hugged her body. When she regained her composure, there was a handsome young man embracing her and kissing her. The boy said, "You have freed me from the witch and number 39's control. She turned me into a tree. Every day for a few hours I turned into a bird and flew here and there. But as long as she kept that plain ring, I could and #39 return to my original human form." The entire group of people and horses were transformed into magic trees by the witch, and the branches of the old tree now show their original form. The other boy was the prince. He, his wife and his entourage returned to the country where he had been away for so long. Seeing the prince return, the king was extremely happy and ordered a wedding ceremony for the prince. The prince and the girl lived happily. Thank you for joining us for today's fairy tale. We hope these stories bring joy and meaning to your day. If you love our channel, please hit the subscribe button so you won't miss any exciting tales. Wishing you a good night and sweet dreams. See you in the next story.